We're back here with another one-on-one interview on 49ers.com. I am Taylor Price, and sitting across from me is our wide receiver coach, Ronald Curry, a great Tar Heel basketball player back in the day. You were an assistant here with the Niners. Now you're stepping up as a position coach with Adam Henry. And just tell me about that collaboration with the coaching staff so far and how everything's going.
The receiver coach, Adam Henry, is great to team up with him. I worked with him when I was a player in Oakland, so it's good to have him back, and he's grown so much since the last time I've seen him, and I'm sure he's going to teach me a lot. Like everyone said, Tom Sue, and the passion that he has is easy to come back and grow and learn, and the opportunity is there for me to continue to grow as a coach.
There's a handful of holdovers from the previous staff that are now working together right now, and one of those is Jeep Chris, the offensive coordinator. Your early thoughts on just working with him and how he's setting the table for the offensive staff?
He's a bright mind, and anybody that's ever been around Jeep, he's a joy to be around. He's a smart, intelligent guy. The guys respond to him. I worked a lot with him, just drawing the plays and late nights and being around the guys. So he makes the work environment, very easy and calming, and somebody you just want to enjoy working with.
Now, what does it mean to you personally to be elevated and have this first chance to be a position coach in the National Football League?
I mean, that's what you coach for. That's what you work for. You come in and you learn a lot. The coaches that were here in the past, learned a lot from them. Add it to your game. You feel like you know a lot of football before you got here because of the amount of time you spent with it as far as playing. 7 years in the league, and at the level you played that, and just to come here and continue to learn, and being able to give that to other young coaches and other players that are young and coming up. I mean, that's what I coach for.
You got a chance to play with the Raiders, with Jerry Rice, the GOAT, as they say, the greatest of all time. What was that experience like working with Jerry, and how many things did you pick up from him that you apply to your coaching?
Jerry was great. I mean, Jerry was one of those guys, what separated him from everybody knows is his work ethic. I mean, you try to pick that up, but the things that also made him great was God-given. Some of the stuff you just couldn't do that Jerry done. I mean, you can try to implement it and put it in your game as much as possible, but at the end of the day, there's only one Jerry. So when I was with him, he was kind of quiet. He just worked hard. He let his work, speak loudly for him, and that's one thing that I was a quiet individual too, and I tried to, do some of the same things, but he's the GOAT for a reason.
When did you start picking up the urgency to want to be a coach and take that up as a profession?
I always wanted to coach. That was one of the things, leaving high school when I went to college and the University of North Carolina and selected my degree. And I'm from Virginia, and in the state of Virginia, you have to be a teacher, to coach, at least as a head coach. So when I left high school, that was my goal, to get back to high school to coach. I never imagined in a million years to be coaching in the NFL. So I got the opportunity a couple years ago, and I jumped at it. So I think this is my future.
You mentioned you were from Virginia, and you've been out here with the Raiders and now with the Niners for a couple years. What do you love most about being in the Bay Area?
The weather. The weather is great. The seafood is good. I'm a Southern boy. I like the South. I like Virginia. I love North Carolina. So I haven't quite become a Cali boy. I don't see myself becoming a Cali boy, but especially this time of the year when we're getting hammered with snow and cold weather. Talking to your friends. I send them pictures of the sun. So I enjoy the weather out here, enjoy the people. I mean, it's so diverse, and the opportunities for, the kids to do different things, especially in this area. You can drive to Disney, you can go to Tahoe, and the weather's always great. You're not limited to just staying inside, especially this time of the year. So it's very beneficial being in California.
Now, football's been a big part of your life, from playing now to coaching it. When you're not involved with football, which is a big part of your life, like I said, the grind is a big part of it. What types of interests do you have away from the game?
Whatever my kids want to do. I spend so much time away from the family, being a coach, a lot more as a player. So, whatever they have on tap, games, going outside, just playing, being a homebody, going to the movies, my kids running, I'm on their schedule when I'm away from football. So me, you don't really get a lot of rest time. So I would love to go home and just sit on the couch, but I got 3 young ones at home, and they're not going to let it happen. And I enjoy being around them. I love seeing them grow, and you coach and you be away so much, and it's like when you finally seen them, you know, you realize how much you miss. So my whole goal is to spend as much time as I can with them, regardless of what I'm doing.
You still hoop at all?
A little bit. You know, I've been out on the court. You know, I've been taken advantage of lately, though. You know, so I'm trying to get back into shape. You know, it's like the time is now to do it during the off season. It's kind of hard during the season to get any time to yourself to do those type of things. So we've been playing once a week, and I've been going out there and kind of just holding my own right now.
I bet. You and Bruce Ellington, we got to get the dream one-on-one matchup.
I don't think Bruce ready.
No?
Nah.
No.
Nah.
Well, Coach, we appreciate your time. Best of luck with everything, and congratulations on your promotion.
Thanks. Appreciate it.